And also, we don't have to watch the little cutscene in Wooded Hollow where King Jiggy tells you to go to his temple.
It's also a big difference between Tooie and Kazooie. You can't move while you're ground pounding in midair in Kazooie, but you can in this game, and it opens a lot more opportunities to save time.
Alright, so we're opening up the first level, and these puzzles are random every time, so you kind of just have to adapt to it, unfortunately.
It was a good
92 is a really good time for that puzzle. This is one of the reasons why this game is a lot longer than Kazooie. There's a big cutscenes every time you open up a level.
Something to note about the text in this game, if the text is tied to a cutscene, you can't skip it. But if it's just a conversation, if you press L, R, and B all at the same time, you can skip the text.
It's kind of awkward to do that, so I sometimes actually push the L button into my thigh if I have to move right afterwards, but if not, I just move my hand over.
We have a $50 donation from Dave Gordon. Glad I can finally donate after 2 years. Keep it up. I love you all, Dave. $50 from Barnabas Boone. Hey, excited as heck to watch you guys shred one of the games that made my childhood. Gonna be here for the full 3 hours, so good luck Hyperresonance 92. Runner's choice where the money goes.
So you'll notice that I didn't activate the sign in the temple. I purposely avoided that, and that'll come into play in about 3 or 4 minutes.
A lot of the awkward camera angles in this game are all about lag reducing. There's a ton of lag that can be happening in this game.
We have $20 from Jack Meisberg. Banjo-Tooie is awesome. SGDQ is awesome. Everyone there is awesome. It's just so awesome. I hope to someday attend where I can actually run a game. Put this towards Rayman Legends music levels because you guessed it, they're awesome too. $50 from Michael Valentine. Hey guys, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie are one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm so happy to see that you're running Banjo-Tooie tonight. Good luck. Can I get the crowd to do a wave? If you guys want, I don't know. You guys are just bad at waving.
We used splash, but nothing happened.
First person aiming is definitely one of the biggest roadblocks to learning this game. You really have to get used to your controller.
Something about the movement in this game, unlike Kazooie, you don't have to constantly jump. It's not any faster, but if you start jumping, you want to keep jumping, because if you stop, there's like a slight delay after the jump is finished. But if you keep jumping, you don't reach that point, so.
Yeah. So this is the one and only time we use Mumbo in the run. I'm going to activate this warp pad right here, just because if you don't, in the later levels, GameJars is going to tell you about the warp heads every time. So if you activate it there, it doesn't do that in the other levels. Kind of weird. So this is where that sign comes into play. So right there, it prevented me from taking fall damage and saved a couple seconds.
We have $40 from AJ Johnson. Good luck, Brad. All of us in the Banjo family are watching, supporting, and talking about all of the mistakes behind your back. Great job on the cutscene skip and Blue Potion. Either way, I hope you do well and get a new personal best. Also, 23 Michael Jordan shout out from the Skype group.
Oh my god. Bet they're talking right now about that first missed jump.
$35 from Bennett, or Justin Bennett. Here's $35, and I'll donate 35 more if I don't get called for jury duty, grand jury duty tomorrow. Yikes.
Oh, 58. All right.
Yellow.
So it's fastest to have the white Jinjo in this location because there's a cutscene for your first collected Jinjo and a cutscene for your first finished Jinjo family. And if you get the white Jinjo, since it only has one member, it overlaps the cutscenes and skips them. But if you get a non-white in there, you do what I did and get the Jinjo, and it auto-saves when the cutscene starts, and then you just reset the console instead of watching the cutscene and waiting for the Golden Goliath timer to run out.
If he had gotten a white Jinjo there, he would have saved and quit after getting the Jiggy.
Right.
And then he would have gotten the white Jinjo when he went to go get Grip Grab, right? No.
$20 from Daniel Bredfeld. First of what I hope is many donations to this marathon. Keep up the awesome work. Save those frames and maybe RNG gods
what I
with
did
you.
here is I manipulated my camera, and what that does is the feather nest and egg nest only change when it's on camera. So that's why I changed the camera immediately after I entered the level there, so that they would be red feathers when I got to them, because I need some red feathers for a flying section coming up. So that's my first bonk. There's a random chance that jam jars can do that, and it wastes about 5 seconds every time.
The damage is intentional.
That's it. Just hang on the fire for a little bit.
So you don't have to actually slowly walk across that bramble. You can just jump right over it, and then death warping here is faster than running to the entrance of the level.
Nice. That is a very finicky trick to pull off.
I've never had that. Oh. I haven't had that in a while. But that's good. That's okay though, because if you need 8 Jiggies by the time you're done with this level in order to open Glitter Gulch and Witcher Road at the same time. So getting a Jinjo family lets me skip having to get the Bovina Jiggy. If you don't get one, you have to do that your first trip.
Watch the white Jinjo be on the bridge.
Looks like we have a $20 donation from Alex Johnson, Artillery Jr. Hey, Stiv, I hope you can see this message now that the chat has died down. I wanted to say congrats.
It had to happen.
I know you can do a little better, but I always want to tip my hat off to you. Through the thick and thin, I will still be here to always support you. I know times are hard, but you can always come back with a good attitude. I wish you the very best on your next runs, and I hope you can even get a better score.
Oh, wow. That's okay.
I continue to be here and find new strats as always. Great job, Stiff. I'm rooting for you as always. You should be proud.
So I didn't want to take damage from that fire the second time. You can stay in Talon Trot on that little torch, and when I moved over, it hit the fire. You can jump all the way over in Talon Trot, and you won't hold it above your head. But that only wasted a few seconds, so it's no big deal.
We have a $20 donation from Elizabeth Lizzie Ziriata. Since Gary managed to make it to SGDQ without any troubles of AGDQ, it'll be nice not to support saving the animals, but instead put this towards watching a cool Link to the Past glitch front. We have $25 from friend with a wrench next to his name, Program Max. Let's break the 50K on day one. Well, I hope so.
So if I didn't have a Jinjo family by now, I would go over across the bridge and shoot the flies for the Jiggy over there, but since I got one, I don't need to. And I grabbed the first person move, and we're going to head into the temple.
$20 from Adam Savage V. Wallace. Brad, good luck on the run. Be sure to remember that this is any percent and not to forget the fish. One last thing. Where do you live?
Oh.
These first-person sections are really tricky because it's fastest to strafe sideways like he's doing, so you kind of have to know where you're going since you're never really looking directly at the path you're walking on.
What he was referencing in that comment was in the most recent change to the 100% route, I started doing that in an any percent run and forgot to pick up something, and it costed me about a minute in my most recent PB. So that's what he was referencing.
We have $100 from Cameron Kitsith Reed. SGDQ hype. My friend went over to Africa on a mission with DWB a few years back. It touched her life.
Alright, so we're about to fight our first boss targets in. This is a pretty challenging fight to do very quickly. It's difficult execution. Alright, that was a decent fight.
We have a $50 donation from Joshua Veggie Balonic. Shoutouts to Hyper from 6 feet behind him. Good luck in the Tower of Tragedy. Pray to RNGesus for no screen questions.
Thanks. You jinxed it.
$30 from Kyle Swole Milk Peppered. I have been waiting for Banjo-Tooie since my first GDQ, so now that it's finally here, I can't think of a better time to put my first donation toward the marathon. Thank you. You have $50 from Julian Gray 15 Fell. Here, have this money for a good cause. Also props to speedrunning games that I never even heard about and still enjoy the runs. Also shout out to the people learning speedruns so that they could be here with you one day, running for a great cause.
Oh god, it's audio.
That's static. Alright, so since I got 8 jiggies in the first level, we can open up 2 levels in one trip here. $89's really good for that.
We have $30 from Anthony Labrizzi. Why do people insist on saving the animals when we save so many frames by killing them? Bunch of savages. Anyway, I love Banjo and I love SGDQ. Thanks for everyone involved for making these streams happen. We have $35 from James M. Hello all, I just wanted to say thanks to all the runners and the supporters for all their contribution to this great cause. Keep it up. Good luck with all the runs. $20 from Bryce Hot Lover Rogers. Hey guys, just wanted to say thanks for the great entertainment. I love SGDQ week. Great way to relax after work. Keep up the good work. $25 from Timothy Arizona Cat Supplet. Roses are red, Banjo is brown. Hey Hyperresonance, I hope you can see this message now that the chat has died down.
To be expected.
We're getting really good.
Pretty good puzzles so far this run.
You have $35 from Maxime, Dr. Morgan Paris. Love from France. Respect to you all. So I have a pretty big announcement. We have hit 50K.
Yeah.
We have $150 from Monique Aeon Frodo Anadin. Good luck on the Banjo-Tooie run, Hyperresonance, and to all the runners at this event. I am putting $100 to Flavio following Mario and TTYD because Flavio life, and $50 towards the Gex 64 voice clips because 90s. We have $35 from Austin Ansith27 Enright. Awesome run so far, and a ton more to go. Good luck to Hyperresonance. Keep this pace of donations going.
That sign is a little finicky sometimes. So, fire eggs are actually only used twice in the run. Once to progress to Pine Grove, and then another time in Pot of Gold. Other than that, you don't actually need them.
We have $100 from Jarrett K. Hartz Johnson. I am totally loving SGDQ so far. I have had so much fun being here watching great runs and making many new friends, one of which I want to throw this donation to. I want Broken Arthritis Logan to play the Eggman Land stage during the Unleashed run tomorrow. Can't wait to eat up all of that spaghetti. We have $30 from Kellen, the Orobori Lod. I was finally able to be at a marathon in person this time around, and I'm loving it. Good luck on the run. Hyper.
Alright, so we're gonna have to make this gate before the timer ends. And I'm gonna collect some notes and a Jinjo on the way. Jeez, that's static, man. Alright.
Thanks.
Okay. If I would have fallen there, that would have been real bad, but at least I didn't. This is a really laggy area, and a lot of the times the game likes to eat your inputs. But I didn't fall.
We have $35 from David Deepall620 Bullard. Thanks for showing off all these great games and supporting such a good cause. I've watched previous GDQs, but this is my first time donating. Thanks for countless hours of entertainment. You guys rock. May the RNG gods smile upon you and save the animals. We have $20 from Matthew Azorflame 4 Lenore. Good luck on the run, Hyper. You're a hero always and forever. Also, I'll donate $20, another $20 if the guys on the couch do Mumbo's Ekum Bokum chant during the Golden Goliath part.
Oh, too
sorry.
late for that.
Oh.
We don't use Mumbo anymore in the run either.
We have $50 from Sheldon Easy Peasy 9 Roy. This is one of my favorite games as a kid. Still love
I
it
can't
today.
hear it now.
Was the audio gone?
Just tap it.
The audio on the TV cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still there, it's just really quiet.
Yeah, it's just real quiet. Okay, that's good.
Weird.
Okay, so first thing we're gonna do in Witchy World is go over to Wumba. We need the van to open up the Inferno. And it's also coincidentally faster to collect the Mr. Patch tickets with the van as well.
We have $20 from Gregory, a kitty cat brewer. Hey everyone, this is my second time donating to AGDQ. Well, it's SGDQ, but anyway. I am loving watching the runner do in 3 hours what has been taking Michael Jones ages to do. I'd like my donation choice to go to anyone in the room, runner, couch, audience. I'm not that picky. Keep up the good work, guys. $20 from Eduardo. I'm going to have a hard time with this one. Carlos Eduardo. Great seeing one of my favorite games from my childhood getting a speed run. Currently, let's playing this game. So awesome coincidence. Good luck from Mexico. $5 from Hunter Davidson. Good luck on the run, Hyper. You may have missed a cutscene skip, but at least you don't have to play kickball.
Oh my gosh.
We have a $10 donation from someone I'm sure everyone here will know. Hey guys, Kazooie Girl here. Good luck, Hyper, kick cancer, and Grunty's butt. Why hey!
Close.
We have $20 from Tyler Tai Gotti. First donation of the marathon. We killed the animals at SGDQ, so we should save the animals this time. Also, got to see that Super Mario World 100%, one of my favorite speedruns. Good luck to all the runners. We have a $10 donation from Morgan Ringleader Underhill. Hey Hyperresonance, good luck with the run. Don't forget the UFO jiggy like a scrub and make sure to get a personal best.
UFO jiggy. I've never heard of it.
You would know more than I would.
I heard it's a myth.
Okay.
Kind of
That's what I was trying to do.
We have $20 from Casey Fenderly Hirmate. The Banjo-Kazooie runs are always a highlight of the event for me. Glad to see GDQ's first Tooie run live. $20 from Dennis Jin2 Louis. Putting towards TMNT race. Need one last race before Michael Bay ruins another part of my childhood again.
So normally you need the shock spring pad to get up there, but you can actually just flip flap onto that little ramp.
$50 from Evend Halverson. Greetings from Norway. Love what you guys do. Keep up the good work. $35 from Anna Lara Dalkvist. Shoutouts to Pants. Anyways, you guys are amazing. The runners, the audience, the people setting all of this up, text, the donators, the viewers, all of you. You guys are making an amazing marathon.
Whoa. All right.
We have $5 donation from Daniel Stoic Adamski. We'll donate an extra $20 if everyone on the couch gives their best Kazooie jumping impression.
God.
Oh my gosh. So that jump I did in that little cave there over the teeth was a little risky. If you get hit and knocked into the void, you have to come back. So it was risky, but I got it.
We have $20 from Robert Garrett Bouchard. Enjoying the run so far. 3D collectathons are my favorite runs to watch. Here's hoping the genre makes a return someday. $20 from Edward Jim Freak Yee. Hello, first time donator here and second time viewer. You guys are doing great. Although I've never played Banjo-Tooie, it's still an amazing speedrun. Put half of this towards Spyro 2 any%, and the other half towards Final Fantasy VI 100%. This marathon will not be complete without 100% Final Fantasy VI.
Alright, so this boss coming up, Mr. Patch, this is probably the most difficult fight in the game, execution-wise. And if you remember as a kid, this is probably really difficult. The patch hitboxes are a little bit wonky.
A little bit.
That's putting it lightly.
We have $40 from Jeff Corey. I always love Banjo-Tooie, and it's great to see all these runners and streamers united in their love for the game and the support for Doctors Without Borders. Putting $20 towards La Mulana and $20 for the runner's choice to kill or save the animals. I'll wait for you to be done with the...
Alright then. Decided not to hit that one.
If I could mention one thing about this fight, holding the R button makes the camera move faster.
See what I'm talking about? I'm gonna have to go around for another pass.
And there can be extreme amounts of lag too.
I was extremely surprised that that first shot meant wow. This is very not good. Please turn around. Thank you.
Yikes.
All because those hitboxes are just crazy.
And speaking of the charity of that last donation, we are raising money for Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders, or Medicina Sans Frontières, is an international medical humanitarian organization created by doctors and journalists in France in 1971. Today, MSF provides independent, impartial assistance for more than 60 countries to people whose survival is threatened by violence, neglect, catastrophe. Can't talk apparently. Primarily due to armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, exclusion from healthcare, or natural disasters. In 1999, MSF received the Nobel Peace Prize for their efforts. We ourselves, the people who are doing this marathon, consist of people from SDA, Speed Demos Archive, premier community for video game speedruns, completing games as quickly as possible through extensive planning and practice knowledge, and the Speedruns Live, SRL, best site to race video games against each other. Players of all skill levels are invited to join.
Nice.
Alright. So the reason that worked is if you're on a slope and then your shadow goes over flat ground and you come back onto the slope, it doesn't make you slide off of it. So that allows you to go on that cliff, and by doing a precise jump you can make it to that Jinjo without having to grip grab on the door. So what I did there, it's like a double jump, and if you pack whack in the air, you can jump out of it as Banjo. So you can get a double jump and skip some puzzles that you normally would have to use another way to get around.
And that jump is actually unintended, and it's actually higher than his high jump that he has.
We have $20 from Daniel Stoic Adamski. I'm a man of my word. Put it towards the runner's choice. That was from the Zooey Sounds. Looks like we have a $500 donation from Michael Miller. Hello, everyone. Greatly looking forward to this week of games. Banjo-Tooie is one of my all-time favorites. Good luck to all runners, and thanks for everyone for putting this toward a great cause. P.S. Save the animals.
Alright, so you only need 30 points to win this game. Pretty easy. So this mini game gives you infinite eggs, and when you poop them out, they don't actually decrease from your inventory. So when you collect them again, it just gives them back to you. So you can collect as many blue eggs as you want here. Alright, so what I did there, if you jump on a hoop at the end of the game, Grunty immediately talks to you and ends the minigame, but if you don't, there's a random chance that she'll take about 3 seconds to talk to you. Again, making use of death warping.
And when you death warp, when you split up, regardless of where the characters are, they both appear on the split up pads after you die.
Right, both Banjo and Kazooie do. You need 50 points to win this game.
Here we go, $25 donation from Kelly Walker, donating during a run of the best game ever. Shout out to the Haji for introducing me to Games Done Quick. You guys are doing amazing things. Keep up the good work. Much love from the original Kopi.
Nice.
And that's it for Witchy Worlds.
Yep. Witchy World's done in one trip. And now we're gonna go open Jolly Roger's Lagoon.
We have a $20 donation from Samuel Sexy Beast Spencer. I love SGDQ. I'm so glad this is happening. Why do I have to work tomorrow? I wish I could watch all night. Laters, y'all. We have $25 from Beverly Bev Rain. Hey Brad, good luck to you and everyone this week. I'm watching you right now. Have a blast. Bev Rain. We have a $5 donation from Matthew 4Stride9 Kahai.
4Stride.
Hey Hyper, it's 4Stride. Good luck on the run, and try not to screw up the Hailfire peaks too badly. Also, shoutouts to the King of Symmetry on the couch, Mr. Stivity Bobo.
So for these next sets of level openings, it's actually faster to reset the console. When the screen goes white, after about 2 seconds, the game autosaves. So you can reset the console, and it's a little bit faster than watching the cutscene.
And even though you don't see it, when it autosaves, it counts as the level has been opened.
We have a $20 donation from Rebecca Kazooie Phoenix. Brad, congrats on getting to SGDQ. Kick butt in Tooie, and let's all kick cancer's butt. Much love to everyone there, and good luck to the rest of the runners. Just a reminder, we are actually raising money for Doctors Without Borders. So I approve of the enthusiasm, but we'll let everyone in the chat know as well.
Now he's going to get the fish, which gives him more bubbles and faster swim speed for Jolly Roger's Lagoon.
If he hadn't missed the cutscene skip, he would have had to jump over the trigger again. Otherwise, it would have started it.
Yeah, the cutscene skip saves 11 seconds, so it's not the biggest deal, but I mean, I would reset over that because it's right at the start of the run.
That's some of the only text not tied to a cutscene that you can't skip.
We have a $20 donation from Danny Spongepour Connor. Hey there, hope everyone is enjoying the marathon. I'm really liking Banjo-Tooie so far and looking forward to more great games throughout the week. Shout out to Stivity Bobo on the couch back there. I hope you're enjoying kicking back and watching the runs. You deserve it. $20 from Dylan Goonsey Metters. Hey, thought that I would finally watch SGDQ live and donate, so here, $20 for the Gianna Sisters bonus level and Guacamelee good ending.
Any of those, it's either spots or just buttons that have the little sparkles over them. If you're standing in them, you can swap between characters.
Yeah, they're called split up clouds.
Sparkles will do.
Sparkles.
And you can also switch between characters at the split up pads, obviously.
We have $50 from Tristan Kadesh Williams. Hey guys, always a pleasure to see you this event every year. SGDQ SGDQ introduced me to the awesome speedrunning community. It's amazing to see how quickly games can be beaten. Good luck to all the runners. Bid goes to Runner's Choice. I'm not going to try and say his first name again, but we have $10 from Mr. Halverson. Just had to donate one more time for the amazing way you tried to pronounce my name.
Alright, so Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Do a bunch of stuff in the town area first, and then we're going to go underwater. Wasn't sure if that was going to hit. But fun fact about this level is we don't actually use Mumbo to give us the oxygen.
Yeah, normally when you use Mumbo in this level, he uses the spell Sunlight, and it grants infinite air, since most of the level is underwater, but you obviously skip him in the speed run. So sometimes you cut it pretty close with air.
We have $60 from Jeffrey CF Bala Daniels. Thanks for everyone for putting this on again, guys. Put this donation towards the true ending of Eversion, which is something everyone needs to see at least once. $50 from Neil Smasher32 Rosenthal. Yo, 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 Smasher32 here. It's good to see Banjo-Tooie finally getting the attention it deserves. At this rate, maybe we'll see Grunty's Revenge or Nuts and Bolts at AGDQ 2015. Best of luck to you in the run. I know you could do a little better, but I always wanted to tip my hat off to you. Also, if you soft lock, I'll donate another $50, so don't feel so bad if you get unlucky.
I have to do it.
This game is prone to soft locks.
Normally, when you play the game, you're supposed to pay Jolly 2 doubloons to open this door, but as you can see, you can just blow the door open with the grenade eggs.
We have $35 from Patrick Killer Quinn Quinn. Great runners for a great cause. Shoutouts to any Canadian runners out there.
This is another instance where the slope glitch will be used.
Normally for that Jinjo, you're supposed to pay Blubber in the shop where you got the Jinjo. And then he gives you a pair of running shoes, and you can run across the water with the shoes and get the Jinjo. But with the slope, you can just jump up there.
You can also, if you jump at the water goes up and down, and if you jump at the very top of the water, and you can actually grab that ledge, but it's hard. It's like difficult to time it, so it's just easier and faster to do it that way. So normally we would look at the code on the door over there, but since the Canary Mary donation incentive was reached, and doing all 4 races gets me an extra jiggy, I'm gonna skip doing crispy bacon because it's the slowest jiggy in the game and not exactly the most interesting.
Yeah, we're not missing much. Not seeing it.
Code is verified for every file.
What's that? Yes, it's randomized for every file.
And also, if you enter the level and look at the code, and if you were to type it down in this visit, even when you come back later in the run, the code is different, but the door will still be open, so it changes every time you enter the level.
Right.
And another thing that's random is with those see-me fishes, which is where you just got the jiggy, there's 4 different items that can appear in them, and it's random which one is located where.
Right, the jiggy can either be there, where I just got it, or in this area with Wumba. And then there's the honeycomb and Cheeto page, which can be in 3 other locations, but that's 100% only.
We have $20 from Troy Tokyo Clefant Stoneberg. Hey guys, first time donator, long time watcher of archived runs. Please put my money towards Eggman Land in Sonic Unleashed, and good luck on your runs. Well, it looks like we have a $200 donation from Brian the Master DS Doyle. Hey guys, I'm a big fan of Old Rare. Wanted to donate during Banjo-Kazooie's first appearance in a Game So Quick. In a trivial doctor-related note, the day Tooie came out, I had eye surgery. I played that night with a temporary eye patch on. Wonderful game. Big shout-outs to Giant Bomb, Home of the Scoops, The Wolf, and The Small Businessman. Awoo! Also, to my good friend Baron K. Rulestein. He's in a rough place right now, having lost a lot of close family to cancer recently. I want you to know that what you do here at AGDQ meant the world to him. You're making the world and the internet a better place. Put it towards Metroid Prime 2.
This Jinjo box can be in one of 4 locations, and it was in a decent spot this time, so that's good luck. And the locker in this room is also random. So now we're gonna fight Lord Wu Fak Fak. This fight is RNG based actually, because he has 6 boils in the first phase that you have to hit, and you can only hit one at a time, and the one that you can hit glows, and it's random which one it is. So you want them all on one side and then all on the other. That would be the optimal pattern. So I got one on that side. I got to go on the other side, unfortunately.
Dang.
That's what
This is really bad luck. Dang. Can't do
worry,
anything
Hyper.
about it though.
Oh,
it's worst possible.
Dang. Marathon luck.
Oh, that wasn't it. Okay.
Nice.
So now we got to hit his eyes 6 times. And right there, he has a little bit of God frames in between every shot that he does. So I can't shoot him until he stops. Okay. Well, bad luck, but the execution was decent, so I'm okay with that.
We have $40 from Scott Gajiski. Shoutouts to all the tech guys and the event organizers who are helping to support SGDQ 2014, especially the GDQ monitor. Please place this donation incentive towards a new Yoshi name for Paper Mario TTYD, GDQmon. Best I can come up with the 8-character limitation.
Something that a lot of people actually didn't know is that you can fight Fak Fak with a submarine. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that." And it's just a lot easier and faster to do it that way because you have infinite torpedoes, and the hitboxes on the boils are kind of finicky with grenade eggs. Makes it a lot easier to do it with the submarine.
Required
Good
score.
safe amount of points.
Definitely.
A point higher is loss.
Well, we have $20 from Ryan Bigarhino Webker. Hey, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie are my 2 favorite N64 games in addition to the Ocarina of Time, so I had to donate. So I had to get on this Japanese console. Excited to see the rest of this run and the rest of all this runs in the week. Good luck. $5 from Douglas Matthew Fupp Trip. Hey guys, loving the marathon. Shoutouts to the Albatross on the couch and my jealousy of him for sitting next to the Stiv. Put this money towards the Gex 64 voice clip so we can prolong the marathon for as long as possible.
Yeah, so there was a lot faster to save and quit as opposed to going and changing back from the submarine.
And that's the last time he goes to Spiral Mountain.
Yep.
We have $50 from Matt, Garage Door Opener Kadoran. Hey Hyper, Garage Door Opener here. Good luck on the rest of the run. Thanks for teaching me almost everything I know about speedrunning Banjo-Tooie and dropping tips on me now and again. Also thanks to Albino Albatross for being the first Banjo-Tooie stream I lurked in, which could got me more into running the game, and Stiff for having the best page on Franker Q. Good luck with the Canary Man if donation was reached, and no soft locks please. I'd like to put this money towards naming the rival Pokemon Start 9.
Yep, the Canary Mare incentive was reached. So I'll be doing all 4 races.
We have $20 from Dallin Moss. Shoutouts to my boy Jackson. He's the guy in the purple shirt. Love you, brah.
Mungo actually won't drink the same potion more than once.
We have $20 from Andrew, my worst fear Kerner. Hey guys, keep up the good work. Shout out to my good friend Ed.
The reason he ran over to get to the gate right there is because when the cutscene plays where Kungo's walking away, he can actually push Banjo more towards the exit. Nice.
Wow.
Can actually be pushed all the way into the loading zone, but it's like very precise. All right, so clockwork eggs. Basically, this is the item that breaks the game. And the developers didn't really think this item through very well because it has the ability to pick up items, which is intended, but it cheeses a lot of the puzzles. So this is where the run starts to get a lot more interesting.
Also, when he's jumping up ledges, you might notice that he's beak busting instead of grip grabbing. It's because it's slightly faster to do that.
We have $35 from Tim Bobby Boone Sims. Love Banjo-Tooie, love SDA. Love you all. Thanks for putting this on. Put this donation towards Metroid Prime 2 and a good ending for Guacamelee. We have $20 from Faye Articula Doherty. Hey guys, longtime watcher of AGDQ and SGDQ. Been looking forward for this for months. Many thanks for choosing to run Banjo-Tooie. I've been waiting for this one, my guilty pleasure. Is it possible to bid for showing us all Dragon Kazooie? If not, please put this towards the runner's choice. Good luck and much love to you all doing a fantastic job.
The first clockwork shot's coming up here.
Fired a little bit too low. There we go.
Normally you'd have to go underground and knock the Jiggy down the pillars and watch a long cutscene every time, but clockworks.
We have $20 from Stuart DeBoomstu Marshall. Shoutouts to Hyper/Brad from the Tales of Symphonia community. Myself, Green, Buffon, Jay, Raz, and others. Good luck on the run so far. $35 from Justin JJJ Justice Den Hartog. This is the first GDQ I get to watch live. Thank you to everyone that helps out to put this event together for a great cause. Good luck to all runners, and may the PBs be with you. This is going towards the Gex 64 voice clips. It wouldn't be Gex without them, and boy do I agree with that one personally.
So this code is random. You would have to talk to the Stony guys as a Stony transformed to figure it out, but I unfortunately got a third try.
Well, there's 3 different possible codes it can be,
Right.
but which code it is random.
$50 from Adam Pants Southerby. Hey Hyper, I always love the Banjo-Tooie runs, and it's great to see it at SGDQ. Good luck on the rest of the run. Wahey.
Thank you.
$21 from Keller Nexon Drez. Thanks for the awesome runs, and coincidentally starting on my 21st birthday, best present. Also, best way to end a great day with one of my favorite childhood games. Keep up the good work. Good luck to all the runners, save the frames, and all that other stuff. And thank you for being awesome.
So normally you need to use the detonator to blow open those rocks, but the clockwork is small enough to fit through that little crack and blow open the Canary Mary cage.
All-star of the run right there.
Yep.
She just flies right through the rocks.
$20 from MC Augustkins. I'm butchering that, but I'm sorry. Second donation of the night. Love finally seeing Banjo-Tooie in the Games Done Quick Marathon. Can I get a woo?
That was weak.
Well, hey.
Oh, hey.
Way.
We have $20 from our own Cyberbot X. I'll probably be going to bed soon since sadly I have to work in the morning, but good luck to everyone for the overnight runs. Love to see some any percent Spyro too. $35 from Martin Lavaz Keen. Kudos for the choice of charity. MSF are modern day heroes.
So normally to get that Jinjo, you'd have to go through Jolly Roger's Lagoon and go through a little tunnel with a bunch of fans, and you'd appear there. But you can just shoot a clockwork up there.
We have $50 from Kim Henderson. Hey everyone, here's a bit towards your goal. Thanks to everyone who put this together, and I'm super excited to see someone run Banjo-Tooie. Loved these games as a kid. The runner can put this towards whatever he wants.
Love it too.
Much love to all.
What? It didn't collect the Jiggy? Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Well, now I'm low on clockwork, so I'm not gonna shoot one in here. It's about 2 seconds faster to shoot one in this room, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pick one up on the way to ordnance storage.
We have $10 from Andrew Dratini Firecox. Shout out to the Fire Emblem 6-7 hard mode speedrunners and VG Bootcamp. $20 from Max Rowe. I've been waiting for this week for the past year. I've watched just about every archive of every previous marathon, and because of such, I've tried my hands at Saints Row 4 speedrun. I've got a route with no save warp, no out of bounds, low percent, good ending of course, in about 5 hours and 30 minutes. I've never gotten around to recording the run or saving my times, but because of you guys, I actually got up, well, sat down and did something. I hope to be there on the couch next time, simply watching or perhaps doing a run on my own. Keep up the good work. And here's to getting 2 million this week. Come on, let's do it. Those are high goals. $100 from Flick Kelly Belenki. Thank you guys for all the money you raise for such a great cause, and also showing my fiance how much watching a speedrun can be. Keep up the good work.
The move he just learned right before entering here is that beak bayonet, how he's destroying the dynamites. Because if you were to shoot them with any eggs, they blow up and then you lose the mini game.
I remember as a kid it was really hard for me to find all these, so knowing the route for this is kind of nice. It's also faster to take damage along the way, and then Death Warp at the end.
We have $20 from Connor Grady. All hail Banjo-Tooie. Glad to see this game at SGDQ. Can you please show us Dragon Kazooie? Blue Glass Echo the Dolphin hype. Another $25 from Kelly Walker. This little donation is being made for Jolly. He would also like these monies to help save the animals. More love from the original Kopi. We have $10 from Christian Bottles Family Baron. $10 for Hyperresonance and the guy in the blue hoodie to say one compliment each to each other. Hashtag remember bottles.
Say the guys on the couch. I couldn't hear him.
So for this first Canary Mary race, you don't really need to mash very fast. Just mashing the A button. The final two races in Cloud Cuckoo Land are significantly harder. And I'm not going to reveal my strategy until then.
We have $20 from Dennis Demon Menard. I used to play this game all the time with my cousin. Glad to see it on camera. Good luck to all the runners out there. This is the best week of the year. We have $5 from Eric, King of Eds Leclerc. Hey guys, King of Eds here. Not sure if my previous donation of $20 has gone through, but here's another $5. Looking forward to some sweet games. Pokemon Gold is better than Pokemon Red. We have $24 from Toby Squiddy Tech Wing. Banjo-Tooie is one of my all-time favorite game, and I couldn't miss the chance to see it being run live. So I have to ask, any word on stop and swap %?
Since you guys donated, we're going to be doing all 4 races.
Ooh. You could have grabbed the warp pad and then just warped back over here.
What's that?
You could have just grabbed the warp pad right here instead of having to run all the way over here.
Since you go to Mumbo's after this, I'm just gonna after this race just run to the entrance of the level, which is right there, and warp to Mumbo's.
That's right. The reason you don't normally do this in the route is because for the second race you only get a Cheeto page, which you don't need to collect any for any %.
And it just so happens that getting the first Jiggy in Cloud Cuckoo Land would be slower than another Jiggy in the route, which is the Crispy Bacon Jiggy.
We have $20 from Ryan Arth. Ah, sleep deprivation, I've missed you. Seriously though, these are my favorite events of the year, and I can't thank you all enough for such a great time and support of a great cause. Oh, and save the animals, that's what Samus would do.
So Canary Mary flew off to Cloud Cuckoo Land, and we'll see her in about an hour or so.
$10 from Tayson Cross-Tied Timothy. Love to see more Banjo. Shoutouts to C9 Mango for winning MLG 2104 Smash Brothers Melee, and here's $10 to add Mango as the Yoshi name for Thousand Year Door.
So there's a little gap in those bars there, and you can just shoot a clockwork right through and completely skip having to use the detonator.
There's a little gap in a lot of things.
And you can't just shoot through the bars. They're actually blocked, but if you stand in just the right spot, which is how you have to do all the other clockwork shots too, you can find this tiny gap that the clockworks go right through, which is why they're so broken.
So right there, I mashed R to switch through my eggs, and for some reason, that creates a little bit of lag, which skips the death music. So that saves about 5 seconds when I do that.
Nice.
Alright, sweet. There's a ladder there right above the entrance to the door, so if I missed that clockwork shot, I could always use the ladder. They're both equal in speed, but I find the clockwork shot to be a bit more consistent.
And that's not actually the intended way either.
Yeah, normally you're supposed to shoot all of the generators of fire eggs and go through the room, and it takes a long time, but that's a good way to cheese the puzzle.
We have $20 from Kyle McGrath. Just want to say thank you all for all the guys you have done to raise money for such a great cause. Put this $20 to whatever the donation reader wants. Also, if you can guess my favorite Legend of Dragoon character, I will donate another $20. You get 2 guesses, so good luck. I don't know any characters, so... But I do know that at least $20 is going to Gex64. We have $25 from Nathan Moss. I just want to say that I'm pretty sure the guy in the purple shirt is Spike Vegeta's evil twin.
These puzzles are really laggy. And the game is routed so that right here we can open Pterodactyl Land and Grunny Industries at the same time.
Alright, we have $20. Actually, I'm going to put as much enthusiasm into this comment as possible. We have $20 from Trevor Altabiscuit House, and his comment is... Hassan Chop! $20 from Darcy Bardic Cannon. Love what you guys are doing. Been watching AGDQ 2014, or been watching since AGDQ 2014. Keep up the good work. Here's to killing the animals.
So again, we're gonna do another console reset here. I made sure to wait a little extra time just to make sure that the level stays open. Don't want to make that mistake like a certain someone.
We have $50 from James Dykes. Here's to another awesome GDQ and helping out a great organization like Doctors Without Borders. $10 from Aiden Green Mittens Summers. Good to see Hyper at SGDQ. Good luck on a good run. More hype coming from the Symphonia community.
Shoutouts to the Symphonia crew.
$20 from William Elwood McLeod. Hey guys, love this SGDQ. This is my third one donating. Much love to all the runners. This is a great cause. Let's break the old donation record.
There's a small cutscene skip there. If you're standing close enough to jam jars, you can start talking to him instead of having to watch like the little cutscene where the clockwork is exploding.
You have $5 from Alexis Lex8 Whitaker. The cute guy in the purple with the poofy hair is my husband. Hi, baby. Love you. Also kill the animals.
Oh, there's the white Jinjo.
That's another unintended clockwork shot. You're supposed to become the big T-Rex and press the switch over there. But you can actually skip every single thing the T-Rex does, even 100% wise with clockworks in this level.
Oh, so that little splash sound right there means that Kazooie sunk to the bottom of the pool. We still haven't figured out why that happens, but it wastes a little bit of time.
Since we don't have any donations, I'd like to mention that the next incentive that we have is the BioShock 2 good ending versus bad ending, which is currently at currently $625 for bad ending and $280 for good ending. So if you want a good ending, you should really get your funds together to make sure that that happens.
For those who haven't played the game, you can only hit the Rocknut dudes from behind them with the clockworks.
in that little tunnel, if you're too far to the left, he's just gonna like turn around and laugh at you, and then it wastes a bunch of time.
And he's just coming here to activate the warp pad for now.
Right.
Gonna come back here later.
So if you slide off a cliff with Kazooie holding Z, you don't take fall damage. Like such.
Nice.
So it's a little bit faster to do that rather than flapping all the way down. So right there, that gate, what you're normally supposed to do is grab the small T-Rex and roar in a certain pattern, but there's a gap and you can just shoot a clockwork right through.
So it seems we've just gotten a $333 donation from Timothy Bishop, also known as Nintendo Capri Sun. No enthusiasm from the crowd, I take it. Howdy guys, great job on Tooie so far. Can't wait to see you throw down on Grunty Industries. Take care and keep the faith. $15 from Zachary Warlick. This is my second GDQ and they are awesome. I'm glad it is happening this week because I need to stay up and rest. Reset my sleep schedule. Keep it up.
Alright, so we got to go in here to learn Taxi Pack. It's actually only used once in the run in Grunty Industries for a battery, but it gives us access to 3 Jiggies. So it's pretty important. And using Talent Torpedo there is a lot faster than swinging around to collect the notes yourself. And this is another good use of the Pack-Whack double jump. Those ledges on the cliffs there are what you're supposed to use to get over here solo banjo, but you can just jump right up here. Oh, it's 2 bonks. Bonk counter.
We have another $5 from Faye Articula Doherty. Hey again, thanks for pronouncing my name right. Explanation for agreeing to go through.
I can't see.
Lost video.
We lost video.
Oh.
Okay,
And again.
it's out again.
Yeah, the video's gone.
Left, back.
Look over there.
Oh, this.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, I was trying to look on the screen over there.
Oh my god. Whenever it cuts in, it's super staticky still.
It's fine, yeah.
start from the top with that last donation. It was $5 from Faye Articula Doherty. Hey, and thanks for pronouncing my name right. Extra donation for agreeing
So
to go
that
through
trick
the
right
four.
there that I did is called egg barge. When you shoot an egg and beak barge like that, it extends your hitbox forward a little bit and allows you to collect things through walls, and that pretty much cheeses the whole stomping plains area.
And then that last spot where you're supposed to take solo banjo across is actually available from Hailfire Peaks, so you'll see that later.
Thanks for anyway. Thanks for agreeing to go through the 4 Canary Mary races. I hope you have a spare controller available after those. Go Kazooie, go! $7.57 from Liz Rizu for Brown. Thank you so much for working for such a great cause. This is my first GDQ and it's absolutely incredible so far. Best of luck to you all over the coming week. $20 from Fabian, God of Death, Chart.
There's a specific strategy to this fight I'll explain after I beat Terry. Alright, good. So that's a 2-cycle Terry, and how that works is every cycle, you're using grenade eggs. You get capped at 3 hits before he starts shooting at you. And if you shoot one in front of his face and one at his body and have them connect at the same time, it only counts as 1 hit. So you can get off 4 hits per cycle, and it allows you to kill him in 2 rather than 3 cycles, and that saves about 45 seconds.
The $20 comment read, love what you are all doing, destroying great games for just a great cause. $20 from Holly Buzzy Beetle Fryburger. I hope this marathon doesn't eat into my sleep hours tonight as I have work tomorrow morning. Good luck on all the runs. Everybody, Hassan Chop! Also, tell the people on camera to get hype. You look like you're half asleep.
Hassan Chop! Do it! Do it now!
Okay, so we're gonna jump down to that platform down there to activate Champa, and this is kind of a tricky jump. All right, got it.
Normally you're supposed to come from the bottom of the area and use the spring shoes to jump up there, but...
And what makes that jump tricky is the camera. So you have to jump off and then zoom out the camera, and it allows you to see where you're going.
We have another $15 from Eric Leclerc. Hey guys, King of Eds again, throwing $15 more. Shoutouts to Jeff and Sawboo, wherever they are. I'd like the $7.50 to go to the Pokemon trader name being I, and the $7.50 to the rival name being you, if that's possible. Thanks again and keep it up.
If you don't get the frame perfect pause, I'm gonna be so upset.
It's not frame perfect, but
Like
it's
2 frames.
3 frames.
3, sorry. Extremely precise.
$20 from Michael.
Got it. So that saves about 5 seconds, but it's a 3-frame window to get that pause before he asks you if you want to play the mini game again.
Now time for Grundy's Industries.
Nope, JRL2.
Oh, yeah, Joe. I know what I'm
You're
saying.
just so hyped for it.
Yeah, I really like it.
$20 from Michael Sena. Sure, it's a horrendous time for you guys, but it's perfect for my Australian lunchtime. Keep it up and keep chugging those Red Bulls. $50 from Anthony Craig. I meant for my previous donation to be on the last, to be my last for the day, but to try and keep a cap on how much I'm spending. Thanks, Valve. But I have to admit that Japanese N64 sounds pretty sweet too. Also, great job, guys, and thanks for everything. $35 from Maxwell, Dr. Hobo Green. Nothing else matters. The train has to be suplexed.
Perfect. I want that
Normally you're supposed to run across that bridge after you learn the wadding boots and run up the mountain.
clock climber.
$10 from Sabin, Stary 329 Terry. Hey Hyper, good luck on the run, man. Glad to see the Banjo-Tooie is getting some of at GDQ. Don't let the Hailfire Peaks clip infuriate you too much. Shoutouts to Alpha and the other Banjo runners. Long live Banjo. Oh, and Bottles is better than Jam Jars.
Get your wahays ready.
All right, so everyone prepare your wahays.
Wahey!
Whoa, too soon.
Oh.
That's why I said prepare them.
Oh, you're
premature wahay.
Wahay!
Wahay!
Wahay! Wahay! Wahay!
Death by wahay.
The most honorable.
$20 from Steve Koselik Troop. Hey Hyper, more Team Symphonia love. The best thing about this game, no Sheena. Good luck, man, you're killing it. $35 from Angela Ko Kunami. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this right. Breidenfeld. First time doing it and my first live SGDQ. I definitely plan on camping out at my computer this week now, watching some of my childhood and even games I've never heard about before. Getting utterly destroyed wows me every time. Keep up your awesome work, you amazing people. Oh, and save the animals, so we can eat them later, duh.
Something you may have noticed there is I feather flapped, and that caused me to get out of talent trot, and that can happen in this game when you're in the air, but in Banjo-Kazooie you can only do that when you're about to take fall damage. So that's why you have to be really careful when you're jumping down hills in this game. When you jump down hills, you slide a little bit, and when you're sliding, you're in the air, and then you can feather flap out, and it loses you a second or two. And these little seaweed enemies, or seaweeds, are random which ones are animated and which ones are not. And you have to be careful around them because they can knock you off.
Although that was an intentional hit.
Yeah. There's a death warp coming up. Normally I'm at lower health here because we get ourselves down to 1 or 2 health during the crispy bacon minigame, but we skipped that because I'm doing Canary Mary.
The hitboxes on this thing are really weird.
pretty much have to hit like directly on it.
So sometimes you can hit 2 out with 1 egg.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they're just ridiculously hard to hit.
$50 from Damian Gray. Love seeing Banjo-Tooie getting run. I love seeing my first GDQ. Keep up the great work. Everyone, I can't wait to see more speedruns. Put $10 towards Leon A and Resident Evil 2, 20 to the runner's choice, and 20 to the donation reader's choice.
You have to be really careful of the enemies in this area. If you die in the big fish, you have to swim all the way back here and go through the Seaweed Sanctum because we don't activate the warp pad to come here. So you have to be very careful. And now a Death Warp will take us right back to town where we can collect the Jiggy for saving Mary from Jolly. Normally what you have to do in this room is use Glide with Solo Kazooie.
Silent game over.
And get that Jiggy. And yeah, when you save and quit there, it does a little audio glitch.
Spooky.
Anyway, we have $25 from Chris Ring. You guys are inspiring me to do some speed runs. Been a proud fan for over 2 years. Thank you for everything that you do. It's awesome that you're all playing for such a great cause. Let's bring the hype. Everyone shout Banjo-Tooie.
Banjo-Tooie. Okay, so that Jiggy right there, normally what you have to do is, from the window that we entered the level actually, you need to use Glide to get to the middle where a bunch of tin tups will spawn and you have to kill them, and then that Jiggy will reappear. But we can just collect it with clockwork before it even gets taken away by the tin tups.
And this movie's about to learn. Oh, never mind.
Were you gonna talk about Shack Pack or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the last move you need to learn, but there's a skip that's pretty risky, so you'll have to learn another move, but he's not gonna be doing it in this run. And it saves minimal time anyways.
We have $40.
Oh my gosh, this is RNG.
Going hard today.
Yeah, this run hasn't had very good RNG in it. Fact and the prison compound.
Hey, we have $40 from Jake Bendick. Hey guys, Rusty Pip-Boy here. This is my first time donating and the first time watching SGDQ live. Going to be camping out on my computer, watching this for as long as I can. Put the donation towards the runner's choice. Can I get an Ekum Bokum?
Ekum Bokum.
Ekum Bokum.
$20 from John McGee. Banjo-Kazooie Tooie for the first time. Awesome. Thanks for the great speedruns for a great cause. Keep up the good work.
This is the only actual instance we use Taxi Pack in the run.
And if you put an item in your backpack, like the battery and Death Warp, you'll still have the item in your backpack afterwards.
So now we're gonna head to the trash compactor. So normally for the trash compactor, the intended way to do this is to take damage and then use Snooze Pack to recover your health. But you can jump over these little triggers with the Pack Whack jump.
And this last jump will actually take intended damage, so he can death warp after getting the jiggy.
Alright, now we're gonna place the battery. Now we're gonna place the battery.
And then enter the glitchiest room in the game.
Not quite yet. Gotta take Solo Kazooie to the roof.
You're opening it right now.
Opening the, yeah. It's a little bit of a tricky jump.
He's so safe now.
So I took damage there and activated the warp pad with a very precise beak bomb, because I'm going to do a death warp in this room as well.
And this room will have another unintended clockwork shot.
Normally you need to use the washing machine to get over into this room. And you can just shoot a clockwork right through that little crack.
The reason he shot a blue egg through it first is because sometimes it looks like you have the shot, but you might not, and you want to make sure you have as many clockworks as possible throughout the run. So you just shoot a blue egg to make sure it's going to go through.
This is what I like to call the most broken room in the game. Oops.
We have $20 from Christopher Selden. Thanks for doing this. First time watching. Shoutouts to Grant Kirkhope, the guy who knows a thing or two about video game scoring. We have $20 from Kumar Yish Sitarman.
Nice.
Oop. I started watching the GDQs.
So Egg Barge is used in there twice, and then the reason that underwater Jiggy works is that during your swimming animation, your hitbox is extended forwards a little bit at a very precise part. So that's why I did that setup there. And it allows you to collect that Jiggy through the gate. Shoutouts to Passive Bob-Omb for finding that glitch. And shoutouts to Chronicies for finding like 90% of the glitches used in this run. Sometimes this egg barge is a little finicky. There we go.
There's just so much lag on the outside of this building that it eats the input sometimes. Or a lot.
Alright, so we're going to go through floor 4 backwards. The intended way is to use Mumbo to get past the crushers, but we're going to do a little trick here to skip that. All right, good.
That was just another instance of clockwork warping, but he has to use the grenade egg to inflict damage on himself. So you have a really small window to get the clockwork through the door before the egg hits you, or you pick up the egg.
These blue barrels are every 7th green barrel. Alright, good. If you hit one of those green barrels, you basically have to reset your console immediately, or else it saves the toxic gas in the room when you die, and the only way to shut it off is to go through floor 4 the intended way and get to this cable room over here and turn the fan on to remove the gas. That's risky, but it's pretty consistent if you know how to shoot.
And if you were to mess it up, you'd have to also go grab the battery and bring it all the way over here too.
$20 from Kumar Yish Sitarman. Started watching the GDQs live with SGDQ 2014, and I decided that I should donate to a good cause. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch the next few days Bible Thump. Right now, I'm speedrunning a couple games, and hopefully I can expand this list. $25 from Kevin Ireland. Banjo-Tooie is one of my favorite games. Good luck to Hyper and all the runners at this week at SGDQ.
Alright, so Clinker's Cavern. This is a pretty tricky part of the run.
Shoot someone through the wall.
Alright, a 45, that's decent. The strafing in that area is very difficult to master. And a lot of those shots allow you to shoot the clinkers through the walls with grenade eggs because of hitboxes. That was a pretty solid Grunny Industries.
$50 from Sam Tyler.
Now we have enough jiggies to open both Hailfire Peaks and Cloud Creeper Lane at the same time.
$50 from Sam Tyler. Banjo runs are always the best, so I had to donate. Money goes to killing the animals because we need a good marathon time. Hope everyone gets their sleep, and thank you for running this amazing event. $50 from Nathan Strebel. Hyperresonance, great job on the speed run so far. Keep up the good work. I'm hoping to watch the whole run before going to bed. Looking forward to the other games being done this week. $50 to Nathan Volshok Sorcerer Jackson. This is the game I was most hyped for. This GDQ, well, except maybe Final Fantasy VI. First time donator here. It will certainly be dropping a lot more as the week goes on. Donation this time goes to Reader's Choice. $20 from Alex the Daikuru Labens. Thank you for going SGDQ. I became a huge fan of these events after watching SGDQ 2014, and it always warms my heart to see video games being used for excellent causes. Keep up the great work, and may the runs be fast.
So instead of doing Hailfire Peaks first, we're gonna actually go to Quadcuckoo Land first. And the reason for that is there's a switch in the pool in Hailfire Peaks that you need to hit to get the Jiggy from the pigs. And they won't let you hit that switch until you push George off the cliff in Quadcuckoo Land.
Until you brutally murdered George and his family.
$5 from, let's see, Adam, Vixen Chan, Samaro. Going for the second donation, feeling sleepy now, and going to give a little something to make you keep going.
I know. Puzzles are the highlight of the run.
And as I would do.
I mean, this is really not even that bad of a run. I'd say Mr. Patch was the only bad part.
Thank you, and thank you for helping these doctors to get the ones who need them. 5 to the reader's choice.
Okay, another console reset here. Jam Jars in the Wasteland is very convenient because he refills your Clockworks every time you go back to him. And Clockworks are a very precious resource in the run, so we want to conserve them and stock up when we need them. And Jam Jars is the fastest way to do that. Whoa! All together now. Whoa!
Take every sound effect in this level.
Alright, nice.
That's a really precise jump. I mean, it doesn't lose that much time if you don't make it, but it's just cool to do it.
Alright, so upcoming here, we're gonna go to the Pot of Gold, and there's a bee by the flight pad up here that can kind of troll you. You can't get hit by him because you need 2 health for this next part.
Bees suck.
And actually, to do this part, you're supposed to get Mumbo to use his spell because it makes a rainbow bridge across to the Pot of Gold, but it's incredibly easy to get around that, even if you weren't doing a speed run. Fire rigs hype.
It's relevant.
I apologize in advance for butchering this name.
This is one of the only minigames in the game where it's actually faster if you're good at the minigame.
The only losable
Because
one.
the minigame ends when you get all 100 Jiggies.
Oh, there's the white Jinjo in the background.
I think it's legit.
It's alright. It's like no big deal, really.
99? Please.
We do.
I know.
She's challenging you, and he's gonna refuse it.
Oh god.
I lost my bearings there for a sec. Alright. So now we're heading over to the Super Stash, whose name doesn't really mean much.
This is one of the longest jiggies just destroyed.
Top tier security. Would recommend.
It's not a very good safe.
How you're normally supposed to do it is there's 4 switches throughout the level in totally different locations, like way far apart from each other that you're supposed to hit with clockworks. But with that crack, you can just shoot it right through.
$50 from Gilamoon Bernard. Comment, Cowabunga. $20 from Nick Heindel. First donation, love to see Banjo making the list. It's so enjoyable to watch. I love hearing the experts analyze these wonderful titles. Keep it up.
So you'll see me wing whack and then cancel it with the A button, and it makes this minigame a lot easier.
Nice spawns.
So it's a couple seconds faster to collect this jiggy with the clockwork.
Ooh, nice.
And then just explode it. And you can leave. You can get a big bomb right in that loading zone, but it's very precise, and I wanted to take 1 damage anyways.
Nice.
Okay. Whoa. No. Not in there. Alright, good. So those are 2 clockwork warps to get in through the cheese wedge, and the intended way to get this jiggy is to use solo banjo with sack pack and shack pack, but we can just use clockwork warps.
Something worth noting with clockwork warping, if you get hit by the grenade egg or the enemy on the last few frames that the clockwork is entering the loading zone, you soft lock the game and it'll default the camera and you can't move anything at all. You have to reset.
Yeah, you'll just see this overview of the area.
Yeah. We don't really know exactly why, but the theory is that the game doesn't really know who to give control to, like the clockwork or Banjo-Kazooie or Kazooie or whatever. And so the game just goes in this weird state where you can't do anything. So coming up, we're going to defeat Mingy Django, but the skull that he's in is random. It can be either in the red or the blue, and it's 23 seconds faster to have it in the red skull because it's closer to this location. And if you go in the red skull and it's not Mingy Django, then you have to leave and then go to the blue skull. So it's a lot slower, and that's completely random. And how you can tell is when I enter the room, I'm gonna check the bottom right corner of the screen. If there's a Globo counter there, it means that that's Mumbo.
Dang.
Yeah, that's the bad luck, unfortunately.
He just flew over a platform that he's going to be going to after the fight, and which is why it's faster to have the red skull, because you don't have to backtrack at all. Get the fast strat.
Hopefully.
Hard boss.
It's killed runs of mine before.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Aw, rip.
So if you stand on his wand here with gold feathers, he can't move and he just dies. What I tried to do at the beginning was poop a grenade egg, and if it hits him in that first spot, it'll keep him in place, and then I can get like what's called the quick kill him right by the chair. I find it hard to do just because this part is really laggy, so mashing R to switch to the right egg can either mess you up by undershooting and switching to only fire eggs, or overshooting and switching to ice eggs. And it can still work if you time it perfectly, but it's very difficult.
He got pretty lucky since he didn't get the quick kill, because it's random. He's got a bunch of spots that he can teleport to, and if he's not on a spot you can stay next to him, you have to wait till he teleports to a spot to get that the golden feather kill. And it could take a while.
Yeah.
Save the ice
So,
cube.
I was told to say this, hashtag never forget Smasher and Arb died to ice clip. Alright, so since you guys donated, we're gonna go do the other two Canary Mary races. Alright, here we go.
Take notes, kids.
I can see the gift now. This first one's not incredibly too difficult. Obviously you have to mash fast. But the second one is about double the length, and so it's definitely a test of endurance if you can like constantly mash for that entire duration. And Canary Mary has incredibly poorly programmed rubber band AI, so if you like even stop mashing for like a split second, she'll just destroy you.
Yeah. My mashing strat is like alternating with my index fingers on the A button, and I find it really easy to mash quickly, and it's also less tiring.
Just do the stiff left hand method.
Oh my god. I remember I could never beat this as a kid, too.
Get wrecked, Canary Mary.
Easy every time.
Easy peasy. And she pulls that Cheeto page out of an unknown location. Whoops. Fired a little bit too low. There we go. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dang it.
If you complete a family here, it's really slow because the text overlaps with Wumba there. And you can't skip the Jinjo text.
And with these eyeball plants, there's actually a pattern that it follows. It's not RNG, where they teleport to, or where the Jiggy teleports to.
Right. And it's faster to do it in this order. I missed him.
And yeah, you can actually destroy them even if they don't have the Jiggy in them.
B movement in this game is definitely very difficult to control. Although I've heard it's easier to control in Tooie than it is in Kazooie. This game is really easy. Your shots home in on the Bs, so it's quite trivial.
The TV's not staticky anymore.
So this is where the Jiggy is going to spawn, and then I'm going to leave this area actually and go get one more Jiggy before finishing the level.
And this is yet another unintended way to get this Jiggy. You're supposed to bring Banjo with Sack Pack to get under there. Oh, Shack Pack.
Shack Pack, right.
Nice.
And you clip right through. Shout out to Chronicies for finding this.
You can actually go to the Jelly Castle first before the big minigame. It's faster, but it's extremely difficult to get out of the castle, so not many people do it.
Yeah, reason being the camera gets all wonky when you're inside it, and it makes it hard to see. Alright, so Hailfire Peaks is easily the hardest level in the game.
He's got to be really careful here because one of the tricks he's about to do, he takes a lot of fall damage doing it, so he's got to have full life, otherwise he'll die if he doesn't skip.
Good. So this ledge, or the reason I clip in there is that the lava is really close to the edge of the where I was grip grabbing before, and the lava acts as a grip grabbable object. Void it out. I'll try one more time.
He's got to do a very specific movement there, because either you can void out like that, or you can land up on the ledge above.
$5 from Joshua B. Just got back from a League of Legends Championships in London, but now it's time for the real esports to start. Been watching VODs from the old GDQs, but this is my first time catching up live. Looking forward to Skyward Sword, putting my donations towards Blindfolded Stall Master fight. $20 from Thomas Adam 5 Nicolay. The Steam summer sale has cut into
Wow.
Whoa.
I thought I had it for sure that time.
But don't worry, Hyper. Hope is not lost.
That was
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
The Steam summer sale has cut into my donation budget a bit this time, but I can't help but to contribute to such an awesome event benefiting an even more awesome
It's a very
cause.
difficult trick. Can't do this right now, wow. I'm gonna do it the intended way.
You can try the Dunkley method.
No, I'm not gonna go for that.
Steam summer sale has cut into my donation budget a bit this time, but can't help but to contribute to such an awesome event benefiting an even more awesome cause. I've been watching the GDQ marathons for a few years, and now it's played a big part in rekindling my love for classic games.
So even though he is going to do it the intended way, there's still some jumps you can make that skip the majority of it anyways.
Okay, that's actually extremely bad. What was that? I was falling like really slowly. That was extremely weird.
$20 from Zoho. Cheers from the French community. Sadly, I can't be at the event IRL like last SGDQ, which was a blast. Hope for a successful event. Keep up the good work, and here's my first donation. P.S. I send my love to Professor Broman and Mr. MV. Which reminds me that we are being restreamed, and if you want a French restream, I can't pronounce that. There is a French restream though. Sorry. $35.79 from Jolie Bean. Love SGDQ, love the cause, love you guys.
So what I was trying to do before, and I guess it's just marathon nerves or something, but there's a very, very specific controller input that you have to do when you fall down onto this jiggy. You have to hold slightly down left on the control stick to clip down, or else you get hit back up by the lava. Then you have to go upright and then down right. And it has to be like in a very specific timely manner, or else you'll either void out or land on the ledge above, which happened both the ways that you can fail it to me. And I practiced that trick for like multiple hours over the last 2 days, and it's still ridiculously hard. So leg spring in this room makes it a lot easier to get around with Solo Kazooie. You don't actually have to do this with Solo Kazooie, but it makes it faster.
$35.79 from Jolie Bean Costelli. Love SGDQ, love the cause, love you guys. Excellent banjo run so far. Keep up the good work.
All right, now
Yes,
we're going
I'm
to learn
saving the
Shack
animals.
Pack. This is the move that Slowking was talking about earlier, where he actually found a way to skip this move. More consistent than other methods. And it's still very difficult. It only saves about 15 seconds, so I figured it's not worth it to go for.
And also it requires a clockwork, and clockworks are definitely something you need to watch in this level, so it's just another shot you can lose them on, so.
So this is the switch that we needed to hit George for. And we'll get the pig jiggy.
Well, actually, he does ask you to hit him off the edge.
In the correct direction.
Yeah, he wants you to push him onto the icy side, but he was in the wrong spot.
Mildred, though.
$35 from Matthew Stroman. DrizzyCon thinks you should slow down and appreciate the work put into the level design, but also thinks your dedication as speedrunners.
So you can use the God frames from after you take damage to clip through that waterfall. And you can get the Jinjo without having to raise the columns.
Damage taken there was a huge one.
I remember the fish.
I didn't see the run, but I'm still confused how you missed the fish. It's literally right in the way.
Things happen. Especially when you run multiple categories at once. Alright, so Icy Side is another extremely hard part of the run. The stomping planes, Jiggy, that Slow King was talking about earlier, can be gotten from this side using a precise flip. And you shoot a clockwork through the wall and collect it. And there's another shot down by Boggy's Igloo where you use the lag from Chili Willy's shots to shoot through the wall. And you shoot a clockwork through the wall and collect the ice train Jiggy, which you'd normally need to hit the train switch with the snowball and use Gobi to cool the train and go all the way over there. So that trick alone saves a lot of time.
So again, he's going to be using other eggs to make sure he can shoot through the wall.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Now we got to get this Jinjo. Okay. Okay. One more shot.
That Jinjo, you have to be the snowball, which requires Moment's Transformation to get. Because if you go to get it, that crevice there will blow wind out of it, and you won't be able to get to it without being a big snowball.
I actually didn't know that.
Those Chili Willy shots produce different amounts of lag every time you shoot, every time he shoots at you. So there's no real way to consistently time that shot. That's why the clockwork broke on the other side of the wall instead of going through.
The ice cubes.
There we go. All right.
Nice.
He was $35.
All right, so 70 Jiggies. So now we can go open the last 2 levels and go defeat Hag 1.
Here's a $35 donation from Cody Crunkalunka Foley. Great to see the gaming community doing some good with the talent they have. Second time GDQ viewer, first time donator. $20 from John Stretton. Banjo-Tooie is a childhood favorite. Thanks for running it. Here's $20 to the cause, and I'll double it if Hyper and the Couch refrain from interrupting the donation readings for the rest of the run. I'm not making that one up.
Sorry, I can't really hear it.
It's not.
Yeah, it's hard to hear on the TV.
Can you see what the time is at?
2:37.
So, fun fact, there's actually a glitch that allows you to get to Cauldron Keep early, but unfortunately right now that doesn't really have any use in this category because you still have to open the Hag 1 boss fight. So if someone comes around and finds a way to get through the 70 Jiggy door, then that would be a huge skip for this game.
Wouldn't any percent be brought down to 45?
It would be, any percent would probably be brought down to like an hour 30 if that was found.
Well, I mean like 45 jiggies.
Oh, yeah, you'd only need 28 to beat the game then.
Oh yeah, because all you need is the wadding boots, huh?
Yeah, all you need to, the claw clamber boots and the notes to learn it.
Oh.
And 28 jiggies opens up GI.
Yeah.
So another console reset here. And now all that's left is to defeat Klungo 3, finish Tower Tragedy, and defeat Hag 1.
It's a tragedy, all right.
This pterodactyl over here likes to get in your way. Alright, I dodged some.
I just noticed that I've been saying waiting boots in reference to the clamber boots the whole time.
I know, I corrected you and you didn't realize it.
I wait up walls.
So normally you'd use Sack Pack to get across that purple goo, but you can just use the Pack Whack double jump. And those lasers aren't very useful. So since the other two potions were blue and red, this is going to be green, Klungo.
And this room can create a lot of game lag.
Yes, very much so. And this is a Klungo fight where he throws the potions where you're going to be, so you kind of have to fake them out and not get hit by them. Oh, okay.
We have $20 from Cole Flint's Hampson. Having fun, love the games, love the cause. Hopefully I'm home for Paper Mario TTYD here in a few days.
So that's the last we'll see of Klungo until the credits.
We have $40 from James Conditioner Smith. Hey Brad, was waiting until the bonk total, donating $20 per bonk. Good luck with TOT and Hag 1, and thanks for the amazing run towards your choice.
So even though this is kind of just a mini game you have to win, there's some strategy to it. For example, I'm holding the Z button, and that slows down her text in between questions. And the reason that's helpful is you want as few questions as possible. Every time you get a screen question, which is where she shows you a picture and then asks a question, the timer in the bottom left pauses for a little bit. Right here, you'll see it pause. And each screen question wastes about 5 seconds because that timer stops counting down while the screen is loading. And for this first round, you only need to get second place to win it.
And since the screen questions are RNG based, you can actually end up losing a lot of time just to that.
For example, the other day I had a run that was on PB pace after Klungo 3, and then I lost about 35 seconds on this split alone because I got 14 screen questions and my PB got 7.
What happens if those two tie?
What's that?
What happens if those two tie?
Then she picks a random loser. Same thing if you tie with one of them, she'll pick a random loser.
All right, we have $50 from Paul Wiley Scuds Bennett. This comment amuses me.
I don't even know what that question was.
Great cause. Don't know if my first donation got read or not, because my crappy Australian internet hates streaming. Another 50 will go towards the cause if someone suplexes the fluffy sheep. Keep up the good work.
It's not you. It ran.
No one wants to suplex that sheep?
So I purposefully got that wrong, just because I'm so far ahead and it reduces the number of questions.
Blavilda's killing it today. Threw himself in the fire.
All right, that was a good round ending there.
It's very rare that Blavilda actually beats Minghella the first time. I think you only had 2 screen questions.
Was it? I thought it was
might have been
3.
3, actually,
I think
yeah.
it was 3.
$20.
I want to give myself a little bit of a nice lead here, just because sometimes the AI can be ruthless in these rounds and just destroy you. So wasting time on the clock is less important than winning the round.
$20 from Vanessa Fitzpatrick. Greetings, everyone. You're doing a great job. It's a real treat to see Banjo-Tooie make its GDQ debut. Put this $20 to its Dragon Coins and Moons for Super Mario World. Let's Plays Live for the win. Adam Sage 14 Wallace donates $10 with the comment, Brad, make sure not to lose TOT round 3.
Biscuits.
Dang, you made it halfway through that round without a single question.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Just count 4.
Told you.
Well, I got a nice hearty lead. I'm gonna get it wrong.
I'm like on the industry fan. That's the only one I remember all the questions for.
Which one?
Like on the industry fan.
What's the questions on it?
Yellow blades, 4 blades, 6 fans.
Oh yeah.
It's something like you look at the colors and like counting things. Usually pretty good.
Usually, or where is this location, or what
Yeah.
is this, or something.
Who is this? Oh yeah, like this would be where is this?
This one could be like 4 different things.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Oh man.
Oh, no. It's good when that happens because then he can hold the timer for as long as he needs to, so that's a free 10 seconds.
You can just answer again.
What?
You can answer again.
No, she got it wrong the first time.
Oh, I thought.
Nice.
Alright. I think that was only 5 screen questions.
Yeah.
That's actually, that's by far the best luck out of the whole run.
And the last round was a screen question.
Alright, bets on how many points I can get.
69.
Not possible.
Impressed, actually.
answering questions during this phase, so he doesn't need to worry about running out of time.
We have $20 from Albert Wade. Hey guys, just tuning in now, looking forward for a great week of speedrunning. Hype!
Hype for something that I can hear what it was for.
Another $50 from Paul Bennett. John Cena is not impressed by your suplex abilities. $50 for trying. Good effort, human.
I don't think I've ever seen that question, to be honest, until just now. Yeah, I misread the question. Oh, blue, yellow. $52. Thankfully, in this game, we can skip the credits. But, I mean, in Banjo-Kazooie, you can now too, with Furnace Phone Skip, but you can't actually skip the credits themselves.
The animation is so smooth.
Enjoyed every frame of it.
This game has the worst frame rate. If you do Hailfire Peaks really well, you can skip Dingpot here, but I decided to grab him just for a little safety strat. You need 2 Clockworks to finish this fight. Obviously chickened out.
Even though Banjo's looking straight at her.
So if you played this game as a kid, you probably found this fight to be pretty difficult. If you're not used to strafing and aiming with the first-person shooting, it can be a challenge.
I remember I could never figure out how to actually finish the fight.
I remember on my first run of this game, I think this took me like 4 tries.
Shout out to that rare gamer.
So, funny little thing is the top of the drill doesn't actually have a hitbox, so we can kind of just chill up there.
Nice. She'll ask another trivia question, different from the ones in Tower of Tragedy. If you get it right, she attacks slightly slower, but you just mash A because it takes longer to find the right question than it does to just hit her.
Yeah.
Also, another thing, he shoots ice eggs because they fire quicker and they do the most damage.
Yeah, even though grenade eggs do the most damage, they create a lot of lag, and also you can only shoot like 2 at a time, whereas the ice eggs fly faster, so you can keep shooting them repeatedly.
Right here, I look up to reduce the lag from the mortars, and they can't hit you when you're on the top of the drill.
Obviously, if you were playing it safe, you wouldn't want to stand on top of the drill, because you get hit every time, guaranteed. I've never even seen that strat before. But he like just went out of C up and it didn't hit him. It went right through the.
I thought it counted 6, but I guess it didn't.
Did you get hit by it though?
No. I actually have one time, and I don't know why it happened.
Oh, weird.
It's like really, really weird.
I know it happened to me too.
What is that? Do you see that graphical
Yeah, I
glitch?
saw
There's a graphical glitch on the drill.
Oh my god.
Weird. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems.
Soft lock. 1 HP.
Wouldn't be
It
surprised.
might be fixed here once you reload the area.
Maybe. I've actually seen that happen before.
Huh.
It's really weird.
Oh, yeah. The reason he uses gold feathers here is because it's really tricky to not get hit. Especially when it does like it switches direction. It can be like really poorly timed. And the lasers have pretty huge hitboxes on them too.
You want to make sure that the clockwork doesn't get hit by those enemies, because if they do, then you have to go through another cycle of Grunty with the drill before you can try to destroy the second battery, or the first one for that matter.
I've seen it placed so close to the edge. Nice.
Alright, time will be in about 45 seconds or so.
To get the final hit on her, you can actually be in the fight forever. She'll start casting a more powerful spell at her, and you have to hit her while she's holding it above her head, and then she drops it. But if you hit her when she throws it, it doesn't do any damage, which is why I said before I never figured out how to beat the fight at 16. I never thought of it.
Alright, get ready for time. Time. Okay. It's not bad. Especially with the Mary races.
What was it?
301.50.
Alright. Well, that was Banjo-Tooie. If you guys are ever interested in running the game, I have a tutorial highlighted on my channel. So check that out if you're ever interested in running the game. And thanks a lot for having me.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
All right, well, we're going to go to a quick commercial, and we will be back shortly with more games done quick. I've never done this, so I don't know if it's still...
You hit 60-second commercial.
I should have.
Has it been a minute yet?
I don't know. I can hit it again.
Well, that starts another
Right.
one commercial. So I mean,
Okay, there we go. Last commercial 3 seconds ago.
okay, commercial's done. You want to go do it?
Huh? I'm set up, yeah. Yeah. Well, just
Can you see the screen? I can see the alpaca.
You could bring the alpaca closer if you wanted to.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I trust you guys will hold that well enough.
And is my mic all right? Everyone else?
Your mic's fine.
All right, cool. All right, gonna be ready in just a moment. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm probably gonna commentate a lot just for the host.
Yeah, sure. Just let me
There
know.
will be some times for you to read donations throughout kind of the earlier parts of the run, and especially throughout the second half of the run. It's really the middle and kind of the early middle that's really intense.
All right. If you just want to let me know, then I'll
Anyway,
do that.
I guess I'd like to preface this with, I think this is going to be a good run. Pretty sure there's no bad RNG left. By this I mean, we drove out here and our car actually broke down. This run almost didn't happen. So all the bad luck's out of the way. I think there's only good luck left. That's how probability works, right, guys? Right?
Something like
But,
that, yes.
So I think this ought to go well. And Pikmin single segment running generally attempts to go for an 8-day completion of the game. Sometimes it'll settle for 9 days, and there are 2 people trying to get a 7-day single segment, but it still hasn't been done yet. And the lowest amount of days the game can be completed in turns out to be 6 days. All the areas except one can actually be beaten in just 1 day. And the first area must be revisited. People literally tried hacking the game, going out of bounds stuff. And no matter what, this first area takes 2 days to complete. So 6 days is as low as this run will ever get. As of the odds of a 6-day single segment, I mean, in theory it's possible. Like, we'd need some kind of a breakthrough for it to happen. And for the longest time, this run actually was thought to be only possible in 9 days, until there was a small out of bounds that was discovered in one of the later areas, and that made it possible to beat it in just 1 day. Before then, like way back when, I'm probably like 10 years ago, maybe even more, when people were speedrunning this game, it was thought that one of the areas could only be beaten in 3 days, and then someone brought it down to 2, and that made it the 9-day run. And again, for the longest time that held. And then maybe like 2 years, no, I think more than 2 years ago, but a few years ago, some people started kind of breaking this game a little bit, routing it really heavily. And one by one, it was discovered that the other areas could be beaten in just 1 day. And that allowed for the 6-day segmented run, which is extremely challenging to pull off again. But that's about as low as this game can get. As for single segment running, this game has not been quite as popular. There was one runner a while back who ran it on the European version, which interestingly enough operates at like a slower speed. But other than that, it pretty much got started a little over a year ago with myself, Captain Pick, Dino, who was supposed to be here actually racing me. I think something with work didn't permit him to come. So unfortunately, he's not here. I wish he was, but you know, alas, I'm running the game alone tonight. And then Pie Pusher 11 has also contributed a lot to running the game. And then someone came out of nowhere. The funny thing is, Captain Pick, like we didn't really know what to do about the one European runner's time, because there was like different timing applied. So we kind of just said, okay, we'll put that off to the side and we'll use our own timing for the NTSC North American version. So for I think 10 hours or so, Captain Pick held the world record. And then the next morning, out of nowhere, came some new runner who broke it by like a minute. And now he's improved that by a lot since then, and he actually still holds the record. And I think that's really all I have to say about the run's history. If you want to read some donations, now would be a good time, because the rest of this day is, it's like simple tutorial level. It's kind of boring until like a few minutes from now.
Alright, well we don't have any donations for me to read right now, so I'd like to do a roll call if we could please. Like a quick one from the couch.
Alright, I'm Captain X24.
Captain
Miles.
Doysum.
Alright, and I'm your host right now. My name is Mayushi. Thank you very much for watching. If you're just tuning in, this is SGDQ 2014, currently running Pikmin 2.
A lot of us in the community kind of joke about Pikmin as a speed game because, like, well, I'm the one who operates the leaderboard, so I kind of see this the most. And, like, we'll get someone who runs the game for about a week and then just disappears. Like, they're just, I don't know, off the grid or something. Because, like, people seem to, like, start running this game and then not really stick with it, which I can sort of understand because there are some things in this game that are very, very frustrating to deal with. One thing I should explain right now, the technique I just used there, and it gets used a little bit throughout the run, it's called far throwing. Now, when you're throwing a Pikmin and you're moving forward, it's actually going to inherit your momentum, much like an object in real life. And this is sometimes used with to throw Pikmin farther than they should be thrown. You'll drag a Pikmin with you, throw it, and then kind of just stop because maybe something's in your way, you can't move, but the Pikmin will still fly extra far. And I did that to activate the cutscene like a second or two early. It saves a small amount of time. There's nothing left for me to do here this day until the engine gets in. I'm gonna try a little useless out of bounds. Just kind of chill out here a bit.